Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time, we rescued the Solarian Ark, and we had to make a difficult decision on whether or not we were going to rescue some Solarians or some Krogans. And we made the decision to rescue the Krogans. Some Krogan scouts were freed, thanks to us. 3 Krogan scouts, which doesn't seem like much. If I'd have known that we were just rescuing 3 Krogans, maybe I would have chosen the Solarian instead. The Solarian Pathfinder died, so yeah, it's kind of a trade-off I wouldn't have made. I kind of thought we were saving more scouts, but oh well, what's done is done. The Solarian Pathfinder is dead, and that is the last original Pathfinder. No original Pathfinders have survived. Which is too bad, but hopefully their replacements, such as myself, will be able to keep up the pace. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the game right now. There's just a few loose ends we gotta tie up, and then we gotta head back to the Nexus and get ready for this final assault. So let's talk with all of our crew, make sure they're all in a good state of mind, and then complete a few more minor quests.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant to do with you. I heard you had to die to get out of a trap? I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
Yeah, I just did what I had to do.
I did what I had to get us out of there.
You're made of strong stuff, Ryder. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all.
Can't let that happen.
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
PB makes a good point. He was very close to exalting the Krogan. Now he just has a bunch of Solarians to deal with, and I don't think he's made enough progress with the Solarians for it to be that much of a problem. Yeah, if we had left the Krogan there, he might have turned them all into bioweapons, so I'm glad we rescued them. Still not sure if it was worth sacrificing the Solarian Pathfinder, but again, what's done is done.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
You lie, Sam. I don't believe a word you say. How are you doing today, Gil? It's been a while since I talked to you.
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
What do you mean?
2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Yeah, let's not try and make it 3 for 3 or anything.
Come up short once, it's game over.
Gotta keep your win streak going then. Bastard's trying to exalt us all, huh? That's what all this is about.
Could be.
Typically I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting at the kiddie table this time.
I can't blame you for that.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Working down here today, are you, Joel? How's it going?
Liam's idea about watching vids together.
Movie night? He delayed again, out of respect for Reika.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
Would that even work on other species?
Would that be safe for non-Angara?
I think so. Gil will be happy to test it. The components we need should be sold on Aya. Let's be vigilant.
Yeah, we can make time for that.
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing that Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
You talked about wasting resources with the cats. Is a lamp really that important?
You were mad at Sid for wanting non-essentials. Now you're using contacts to find a lamp?
Maybe Sid had a point. The small things keep us going. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects. These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I guess I understand.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I left behind.
Even as we look forward to the future. Yes.
So what's so special about this lamp?
It's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp?
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
You could be honest, but wouldn't that be a waste of your skills? You're so used to being dishonest.
Do you really want to start over? After everything you've been through?
I don't know. The point is, I have the choice of changing if I wanted to. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
I suppose if it matters to you that much, we'll get it back.
We'll get you the lamp, even if it's not the same one. We'll make you a new one.
If we make new ones, we'll have to get you one too.
I don't know if I want a butt-ugly lamp in my place, but sure, I appreciate the sentiment, if nothing else. Looks like Drac is already meeting up with Lexi. Good. Kess wanted me to make sure this happened. Let's see if anything's going wrong here.
Move your arm again?
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
Everything okay? This looks like a lot.
It is a lot. Just nothing he didn't already know about.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
Well, that's not going to change anytime soon.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's
A lot of prosthetics.
a lot.
I did read your dossier, so I already knew that.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc. And all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
But you survived.
But you're here, still standing. You survived.
Yeah, but surviving ain't always living. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
He was talking about the both of you. You were both dying.
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her, and she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
I won't interrupt. Keep going.
What was it?
Took me a while to figure it out, but it's important. Parents aren't meant to be a goal or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
If you're worried that my father's memory is going to be dead weight on my shoulders, you don't have to worry about that, Drac. I've already forgotten who he was. Half the time I can't even remember his name. Cora. How's it going, Cora? Just kind of hanging out here in the crew quarters?
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Tell me what it is.
You only have to ask.
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
A bit vague, but sure, if you've got something you want to do on Eos, just like Liam has something he wanted to do on Eos. Are we going to go play a second round of soccer? Because I've kind of got more important things to do.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
What are you eating now, Suvi?
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Callow?
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
Yes, I'm glad it's next to the Asari Ark.
The Ket won't touch the Parchero again. The militia will see to that.
Losing Pathfinder Reka is a blow. So many Solarians joined the initiative because of her. But you did your best. Did you need me?
No, just wanted to talk to you, because I value you as a pilot and a friend. Yeah, it is a real shame. I'm wondering what kind of consequences are going to happen because we didn't rescue Rika. Hopefully not too much. Oh, yeah, it was a really tough choice. I mean, I made a spur-of-the-moment decision, but weighing the options now, well, it's pretty difficult.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Where do you want to go for a break, Suvi?
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
That is understandable. Regret is a normal part of moving on to greener pastures.
You're not the only one, Suvi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
You're missing your family. I guess I could say science is important, but that seems like it might be disrespectful. She's trying to confide in me because she misses her family.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
You're welcome. Just a nice quiet moment with Suvi in my personal quarters. I'm not sure. I haven't had any romance opportunities with Suvi. She might be only romanceable if you're a female rider. Just a thought. And maybe Gil is only romanceable if you're a male rider. I'm not sure. Either way, it was nice talking with Suvi. She's a good character. Well, Gil wants to go to Prodromos, and Cora wants to go to Prodromos as well. Jal wants to go to Havarl. We should investigate crashed ships on Iladen. That sounds very important, actually. Yeah, why don't we pursue that thing on... Well, I'm not sure how time-consuming that's going to be, but it does sound important, so that's our priority. We're going to Iladen.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for.
That's what we're here for. We're investigating a crashed Ket ship. See if we can pick up any resources.
Ket killing other Ket?
They really are going all out.
Ooh. Is this perhaps a defecting Ket? Maybe we shouldn't get involved. Okay, the ones that are firing on us will kill. I'm gonna try out this new weapon I picked up. And now it's down.
I think we got them all.
Krogan Hammer's not bad. I think I prefer the Omni tool, but it's pretty weighty. Feels good. Now I saw a data pad over here. There it is.
What's this?
It appears to be a cat data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
Well, is there a way we can hack it without risking you?
Anything you can do to bypass the lock.
This is beyond my current capabilities. We have never encountered a Ket device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
Suvi might be able to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a shorter mission than I thought. We have picked up this heavily encrypted Ket datapad, and we'll need to make our way back to the Tempest. Yeah, we're done here.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
Was she really?
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Do I? I can't trust any of you, because you've all lied to me about these things before. I'm checking my email now. I actually do have a new message. From V. Vetra. Sid didn't do anything reckless this time, as far as I know. I've just found something cool on Kadara. Want to meet me there? Okay. Thanks, Vetra. Suvi, could you help me out here?
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Ket would be fighting their own. The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
Yeah, here's hoping they destroy themselves.
I wish we saw more of that fighting. Wouldn't shed a tear if they wiped themselves out.
Whatever they've done, they're still a unique, fascinating species. It's hard for me to wish them all dead. Anyway, about this Ket device you found by their destroyed ship. It's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
Does that mean I have to capture a Ket?
So you're saying I have to track down some Ket?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Volt?
Yeah.
Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
Okay, let's make time for that now. I mean, Callow said Lexi wanted to talk to me anyway, so why not?
We need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped to the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
Oh.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
I mean, you can't argue with the results, right?
Relax, Doc. It turned out okay.
Dying, even temporarily, is never okay. Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam is designed to help me, yeah. Let's just argue this line of reasoning. I trust Sam seems a little too emotional.
Hurting me goes against Sam's design.
Because AI have never acted against their designs before. Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
I understand your concerns, but keep in mind that Sam brought me back to life, so he's probably making your job easier in some aspects as well.
Your concern is noted, Doctor.
Of course it has.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
Sounds like Lexi might have a history with the Geth. Or at least she knows what they're capable of. It's probably rude to ask how old Lexi is, but she's probably been around since... Well, no, she's still pretty young. She probably doesn't know what it's like when the Quarians didn't have helmets. Before I walk away, though, Lexi...
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
Oh no, what is it?
It just locked onto a transmission.
Turn it off!
Oh crap, turn it off. Who knows what it's doing?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
I wonder if we could use this to our advantage.
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
You don't mean try to make some kind of deal?
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool, in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Ket dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Huh. Well, it doesn't sound like they'd be too friendly anyway. But if we can arm them, if we can... yeah, okay, maybe if we can arm them a little bit. This sounds like a terrible idea, but if we can arm our enemies while they're attacking the Archon, maybe we can really take the Archon down a peg. And apparently, the source of the signal is on Eos, so that is yet one more reason to go to Eos. Okay, that is the third reason. And probably the more important reason as well.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
And now we know where Callow's money problems come from. He's taking care of a friend's widow, which is noble and also quite sad. Welcome home. Welcome back to Site 3 on Prodromos. A couple things we could take care of here. Cora wanted to do something, and I think one of my other teammates wanted to do something. And also, we need to find that Ket beacon.
We'll talk another time.
Glad to have you, Pathfinder.
And I'm glad to have you in charge of this place. And Gil. Gil made it off the ship. I'm going to introduce you to Jill today.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen. She's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today, just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
Okay, I'll let her do her job.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it.
Like water off a duck's back, man.
I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Right.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder? Pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
Yes, yes. You want me to boost battery to... Alright, let's not be rude here. Let's just listen to the question.
Sure, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into potshots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
The secret is I killed Gil. This is a doppelganger.
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Oh, that was very curt and very simple. Alright, we have met Gil and Jill on... Yeah, that was very... Danny, what are you doing back here?
Great day to be alive, Pathfinder. To have purpose.
You came back from your time... Do you just follow me? You figure out where I'm going to go and then you head there before I arrive? Because last I saw, you were on New Tuchanka. So, not sure why you left Planet Aladdin to come back here. Maybe you'll stay here this time. That little chat we just had with Gil and Jill was very brief, and it seemed very unimportant. I'm assuming that if you were in a relationship with Gil, Jill is actually much more hostile and chastises you more for being in a relationship that doesn't result in procreation. So, that'll probably be interesting. If I were going to pursue a relationship like that, I would be interested in hearing what she has to say. Then we'd have to convince her that it's okay. Or I guess we could just try and spit in her face. I guess it doesn't really matter what she thinks. Still, she is Gil's friend, so I'm glad she's happy with me. Yep, there it is. This is where I need to go. Turn on the headlights and charge right in.
Watching the corners.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they
Wait.
get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close
This
scan.
is... I think we've already been here. Unless this is a different, because I do remember finding something similar to this. This is where we found the Turians.
This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
Yeah, this place is different.
It's probably a proxy to hide the true location. Whoever it is doesn't want the Archon to know what they're doing.
I guess this isn't the place. No, because this is different, I think. This is a different layout. This is not where I met the Turians. It just has a very similar appearance. We can activate this terminal, if nothing else. Play the audio log.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian.
We found Solarians.
Reflexes were impressive.
Dear He R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Not feeling bad about killing that guy.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Track the signal to the second relay. There we go. Alright, we found a new lead. Let's head out.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information. Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network.
Come on.
Updating your Omni tool with the information.
How many relays do these guys need?
The transmission is strong and unobstructed here.
Ooh.
Looks like we found it.
Source of the signal. Let's clear out all the hostile cat and see if we can find any that aren't hostile. Audio log.
Exaltation lifted our ancestors out of sorrow and tribulation. This noble gift now allows us to raise others and share in the genetic bounty of this galaxy. But the Archon would selfishly hoard what Helios has to offer.
Recorded messages?
Probably set to broadcast to the Ket.
They're recruiting for the Resistance.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
Too bad there's nothing else here.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Determination isn't something that's genetic.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand. Or have.
You waste time on pettiness. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I take it you need my help for this?
I am Ket. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Yeah, exaltation.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
It'll give us an ace in our back pocket. Just make sure the gun's loaded when we use it.
Okay. I guess we're working with some of these Ket now. Right? Not all Ket follow the Archon without question. Someone is disseminating propaganda and speaking out. And that's resolved. So, I guess we're not necessarily working with the Ket, but I guess fewer Ket will be on our way in our battle against the Archon. Good. I guess.
This is the place. Ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. There's still one more thing we can do. I'm not sure what it is, but Cora wants to go over here. So, Cora, I'm meeting you here.
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. The old outpost site. They left a few things behind.
Wanted to enjoy the nice scenic overlook?
Whoa, steady.
Thanks. I can't lead the way unless you...
Spoil sport.
Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
Ah, yes. You were mentioning a garden, like way, way back when this all first began.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. Or someone I need in my life.
Let's just be friends. Just shoot her down right now. How rude would that be? I like having you in my life, Cora.
Someone you need. I could get used to hearing that.
I'll have Sam make a recording.
I want to keep hearing it from you.
You will. But first... Ready? 1, 2...
We just threw a bunch of sand in Blood Lake. Hey, I can kiss her. Quick time event, go!
Giving shield assist.
Thanks, Cora! You are always there to assist me, and I guess Vetra was just kind of watching, which makes things a little awkward. Okay. Maybe eventually, nourished by that weird soil and the nutrients contained within the plasma of the blood, this place will grow into a thriving garden. I hope you live to see your dream accomplished, Cora. Well, I think we're done here. We're done on planet Eos. Oops, sorry about that, Vetra. Yeah, we got a few more things we can take care of on other planets. We need to go back to Aya for at least one thing. Jal wanted to introduce me to his mother, so we'll do that. And a few more other things as well. Additionally, Vetra here wants to go to Kadara's market, so we've got one more trip to make to Kadara. Aya and Kadara next time. That is the goal. And I think after that we'll head back to the Nexus and rally everyone with this big final battle. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Mass Effect Andromeda. Thank you for joining me.